Looking for the best standing desk? In this video, we'll break down the top standing desks available, whilst comparing them for price versus performance. Before we get started with our video detailing the best standing desks on the market, we have included links in the description for each product mentioned, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting off at number 1, we have the fully Jarvis Electric Adjustable Height Standing Desk. One of the biggest downfalls of a fully transitional sit-to-stand desk is that the higher it gets, the less stable it becomes, until you're left with a uselessly wobbly contraption. Not so with the fully Jarvis. Even at its full height of 48 inches, this desk maintains an ample amount of stability, so even if you're on the taller side, up to 6 foot 7 inches, you will be able to use this desk with ease. For those who are shorter, this desk can adjust to any height in between 23.25 and 48.75 inches. The fully Jarvis has a sit-stand desk frame, so you can go from sitting to standing and anywhere in between, although we imagine a static squat hold probably wouldn't lend much to work productivity. If you're looking for a smooth transition though, this is the desk for you. The frame is motorized, so there's no old-fashioned hand cranking required, and its programmable digital handset with 4 preset options allow you to input your ideal sitting and standing height. According to Start Standing, the desk raises and lowers at a rate of 1.25 inches per second, and though the reviewer found it wasn't as quiet as some higher-priced desks, the noise wasn't unbearably loud. We wouldn't recommend taking a conference call while transitioning from sitting to standing, but the noise isn't a deal-breaker. It's a fair trade-off for the stability and the lift capacity this desk has. The fully Jarvis can support a whopping 350 pounds, and while it would be a bit of a challenge to hit that max weight unless you're housing an anchor on your desk, it's nice to know that you don't have to worry about this desk tipping over or not being able to accommodate all your electronics. The fully Jarvis is backed by a generous 7-year warranty, and its simple assembly is helped along by easy-to-follow instructions. However, if you're understandably short on time and patience, you can also choose to receive an expert assembly from Amazon. It will add to the price of the frame, but for the sake of convenience and sanity, you may find spending a little extra money is worth it. Reviewers on Amazon praise the high quality and sleek design of this desk frame, especially considering the affordable price. The fully Jarvis provides a complete package of reasonable price, beautiful design, and stability. It's not surprising that it shows up repeatedly as the #1 pick in many best standing desks lists, including the Wirecutter and Gadget Review. We have to agree that it stands apart from the rest. Next up at number 2, we have the Readydesk. If you're just starting to dip your toes into the standing desk movement and aren't sure if you want to spend a lot of money to begin with, the Readydesk 2 is a great place to start. Not only is it budget-friendly, but it's a conversion option that allows you to utilize a traditional desk that you may already have and not be ready to part with. Think of the Readydesk 2 as the training wheels of a standing desk. If you enjoy incorporating more standing into your day, you can always leave your traditional desk behind and graduate to a fully transitional standing desk. However, you may find yourself keeping the Readydesk 2 as a permanent option. Desk Fanatics editor Lindsay Smith used the Readydesk 2 to convert her desk into a standing desk, and it was perfect. It's easy to assemble, fits nicely on most desks without taking up too much space, and it's much more affordable than other standing desk converters. The Readydesk came from humble beginnings as a product of Kickstarter, but its stable, well-constructed design has earned it a solid place among effective standing desks that won't turn into a wobbly mess. It's constructed from recyclable Baltic birch wood, which gives this desk a unique aesthetic appeal, since most standing desks utilize plastic and metal. The 2 adjustable shelves can be configured in 30 different ways, and the top shelf provides enough space for a dual monitor setup. This is a semi-permanent standing desk conversion option, making it too cumbersome to switch rapidly between sitting and standing, and its design wouldn't exactly be described as sleek. However, this is a budget-friendly desk, so you aren't going to get the deluxe features found in more expensive standing desks. Budget-friendly doesn't translate to cheap quality in the case of the Readydesk 2. Circle of Docs, an online community of chiropractors, tried the Readydesk 2 and described it as lightweight, strong, and beautifully designed. Those who have purchased this desk have continued to give it highly rated reviews, praising its quality, easy setup, and sturdy build. While this reviewer would have liked the shelves to be rounded for additional comfort, the buyer still enthusiastically dubbed it as the best desk ever, and loved the way it has changed the way they work and view their workspace. At number 3, we have the Ergo Desktop Kangaroo Pro Junior. Maybe you have a desk you don't want to part with, or can't justify paying the higher price for a fully adjustable standing desk when you have a traditional desk in perfect condition. Just because you don't want to part ways with the desk you have now, doesn't mean you can't get the benefits of a standing desk. Standing desk conversion options like the Kangaroo Pro Junior can be placed directly on top of your desk and allow you to sit or stand as needed. While some conversion options can take up a large chunk of your desk space, the Wirecutter points out that the compact design of the Kangaroo Pro Junior allows you to get the most out of your space, and it doesn't need an especially wide desk to sit on top of like other conversion options. The built-in pneumatic spring mechanism allows you to go from sitting to standing by the turn of a knob, so your co-workers won't be looking on in amusement as you make the switch. Limiting workspace embarrassment is always a plus in our book. To go back to sitting, you simply press the surface back into place. The Kangaroo Pro Junior is one of the most ergonomic conversion options, with separate keyboard and monitor platform adjustments that make it possible for you to find your comfort zone with ease. This option works best for a separate monitor and keyboard setup, as it doesn't provide a secure way to mount a laptop, though the 24 by 18-inch keyboard tray is more than stable enough to support a laptop if needed. It also comes with a metal leg to provide additional stability. Unfortunately, this stability leg does take away from the aesthetic appeal of the design, but the guaranteed stabilization it provides ensures that you won't have to deal with a wobbly desk. The benefits of a standing desk are lost if it won't let you work comfortably while standing. The small working space provided holds up to 35 pounds of your necessities, so you won't be putting the contents of your entire desk on this conversion option. However, since it's meant to be used with your traditional desk, you should have enough space for everything you need. If the thought of assembling furniture raises your blood pressure before you've even begun, not to worry. The Kangaroo Pro Junior doesn't require any installation or time-consuming assembly, and the frame comes with a 5-year warranty. And for our last pick at number 4, we have the VARIDESK'S Pro 60 Full Electric Standing Desk. My very first standing desk was one of the VARIDESK variety, and I'm convinced that my last standing desk will also be of the VARIDESK variety. While these certainly don't come cheap, they're extremely high quality, very quiet, and extremely easy to set up. VARIDESK claims that its Pro 60 desk will require just 5 minutes of your time to assemble, and though that's not quite true, this standing desk is much more straightforward to put together than most other options on the market. Let's not kid ourselves, this is an expensive desk, but what you're paying for is a large size desk. It's 60 by 30 inches, a wide range of heights. It goes from 25.5 to 50.5 inches, offering more than 2 feet in adjustments, and a solid 5-year warranty to ensure that you're not just throwing $1,000 away. Plus, if you're thinking about going with a lower base price standing desk, but want to add various customizations to make it match the specs of the Pro desk, you'll likely be looking at a similar price tag. As far as high-end standing desks go, the Pro desk is an excellent choice. Designed with commercial-grade materials, this desk is meant for commercial offices, but makes just as much sense at home. All desks have a heavy-duty laminate finish and a strong steel frame. There's a stability crossbar that looks a bit dated, but does add an extra layer of stability. Indeed, you can place up to 250 pounds of, well, stuff on your desk, so you should feel comfortable with multiple monitors, a printer, paperweights, and whatever else you may need to feel productive during the day. Adjusting the desk is a seamless process. Simply press the up or down arrow, and the LED display will display the height. Once you've decided that you've reached a comfortable position, you can commit that particular height to memory, thanks to the Pro desk's 3 programmable settings. The motor is also surprisingly quiet, so if you find you need to do some light night adjustments to your workstation, you won't wake up the entire household. As for assembly, the Pro desk really does make things as simple as possible. All requisite tools are included, and because the crossbars are pre-mounted to the desktop, all you really have to do is position the legs and secure them in place, attach the cables and the stability bar, and install the cable tray. The toughest part comes in flipping the desk over. It's a heavy piece of equipment, and will most likely require 2 people for safe handling. The Pro Desk 60 comes in 5 finishes: butcher block, reclaimed wood, dark wood, white, and black, and can be further dressed up with VARIDESK'S wide range of accessories. I'm a particular fan of the 36-inch mat, which takes some of the pressure off your feet while you're standing all day, the dual monitor arm setup, and the variable height VariChair, because everyone deserves to take a seat sometimes. So that sums up our top standing desks of 2019. We hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like on the video, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have a great day.